When I'm trying to select something and it's somewhat complex, it's extremely detailed, I mean, sometimes I can just look at a complex selection and say, it's just time to go into quick mask mode, and quick mask is very specific, delicate, but in a way it's a little weird. So let's go into Photoshop. And I have these lovely creatures here selected. And this just gets started with some quick masking. I'm going to just select this bird, and look at how detailed the bird is. These little feathers here. I mean, how are you going to do that with a lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool, magic wand tool? How are you going to do that? So the first thing I'm going to do is zoom in. Maybe use the grabber hand, move up a little bit. There we go. And now the first thing you do in quick mask mode is you select something. And you can use any selection tool to do that. So maybe I'll just use the lasso tool. So here's lasso tool, and I'm just going to make a selection around the object. Look how messy I'm being. It's not really lassoing exactly what I want, but there you go. So my selection has begun. The next thing I do, once something is selected, that is step one, down here at the bottom of the toolbar, there's this little thing. It looks like a camera to me, but I'm going to click it, and it takes me into quick mask mode. Once you're into quick mask mode, everything you see is symbolic. This color over here means not selected, and the full color stuff is selected. It makes more sense if you just go out of quick mask mode, which you can do at any time. You can see in here is selected, outside is not selected. So I'll go back into quick mask mode, and the drama continues. To make our selection better, we use the paintbrush tool, and we paint with only white and black. So if I come up here, and you can see that white takes away, white actually adds to the selection. If I click this, you can see it coming out this way, like that. I just added to the selection. If I want to take away from the selection, I can click here and go to black. I'm painting with red, but I selected black, and that's the symbolism of how quick mask mode works. So we can fix that. So here we go. So I'm not going to spend 4 hours getting this done. If in a perfect world I would make my brush smaller and like maybe make the brush teeny tiny. On your keyboard, if you look at the P key on the keyboard, to the right of the P, you'll see the little brackets there. The bracket closer to the P will make the brush smaller. The bracket further away from the P will make it larger. I'm on a Mexican keyboard, so it's not real friendly to making changes like that. But so I go in here. If I only had those keyboard things, I'm going to keep the shadow. Why not? Why not? And so I get this far, then, you know, I might just come in, and I'm going to be a little messy here and come down here and get his foot. Look at how detailed you can be here. It's like it's painting. And come over here, get that detail. In a perfect world, I would zoom in and really get these feathers really good. Okay, and come up here, and you can see. So in a perfect world, I would zoom in like this. Zoom in like that, paintbrush, and come in here. And this is so therapeutic also. I mean, when you get a real detailed one going, then you just want to stay in here like all day. Come around here, that kind of looks like a feather. Come around here, da 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 da, up, down, down. Oh, go to the space bar to get the grabber hand. Drag that down, and I'm going to do this quick and kind of messy. Was that a feather? I don't know. Come around here, space bar, so I can drag the screen around. Come back here, do 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 do. Go around like that. Come down here, do 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 do. Let's finish it off right there. And at this point, I might use my keystroke that I can't use to go back to a thicker brush, maybe zoom out and go back to get a thicker brush, and then fill in the blanks, the stuff I missed. Like that. Now, I can actually use the paint bucket tool here, which will fill those areas. Uh-oh, undo. Didn't like that. How about, can I click in there? I should be able to click. Nope, can't do that. So I might have to just get a really big brush. Let's get a really big brush like that. Yeah, that'll work. Grabber hand. Uh-oh, sorry. Grabber hand. And just get a really big brush like that. And paint, make all of this red. Yeah, grabber hand. Do 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 do. Move these out of the way. So you can see you're just going back and forth from small brushes to big brushes, working it any way you can to get the job done. So hopefully you get the drift of what I'm trying to do here. Oh, we'll just have to cut him up a bit more. Okay, so we made our selection. We got foot, we're good to go, and now if I go back here, here's my selection. And it's not bad. I got some big feet here. I should cut that out. But I can go back into quick mask mode, make a smaller brush. I go out here, and I'm going to save that selection. I mean, you had to watch me do that for a fair amount of time. So if I go select and save selection, and I can call this selection bird. And so if I leave and go to lunch and come back and I turn off my computer, my bird is not selected. When I get back from lunch and I want to refine my selection, I can go select, load selection. And this thing comes back here, layer, zero transparency. I can come here and go to bird, select my selection, and now I can go back into quick mask mode and edit some more, or anything that I want to do to continue on with that selection. I save many selections. But anyway, there is quick mask mode. Another important aspect of quick mask mode is that you can save the selection, but it's very important that you save the file. And if you don't save the file, your selection will not be saved. So there are selection tools going all the way from the elliptical, the elliptical marquee tool, rectangular, polygonal, magnetic, quick mask, magic wand tool. And this is how you pull this out of that image, put it in that image, put this in that image, make anything look real in Photoshop. One of the many ways to get those things done.